The book of First John chapter 4 says, Beloved, test every spirit. He said, test every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. You can carry placard to fight. You can carry placard to talk against the government not doing the right thing. I think it is time you carry placard because of what is going on. To my YouTube channel, my name remains Real Talk with Auntie Adoni. And to my subscribers, thank you for staying tuned. To the new subscribers, I want to say welcome to this channel. I am glad that what I'm being abused and insulted for is manifesting in the lives of a lot of people now. Will I say I'm glad or will I say I'm not glad? I don't know. But at least I think it is time the focus is directed to the right people. For example, you saw me put the picture of Buhari and Tinubu and Oshibajo in the thumbnail of the video. Why did I put it? In a country when things are not working, when things are upside down, we face the government. I have seen several posts where people were lambast, abuse, insult, and even curse Buhari for making things turn the way it is in the country. And sometimes I wonder, I said, the way some of us are coming out to talk that the pastors, they did this, they did that, the church is this, the church is that, and the people are not focusing their energy on the pastors to face them and to ask them questions, but come for us. Is that not an hypocrite attitude? You can fight government because government is not working, but you cannot face your pastors when people are complaining and ask them questions. Why is this like this? Why is this happening? Yesterday or 2 days ago, we saw a video that went viral of a guy who came out to say he was deceived, he was brainwashed, and he needs his money. If it is a good country, if that guy is a good country, for those of you who don't know the guy I'm talking about, this is the guy who came out online and said he was a member of Pastor Paul Eneche Dunamis Church for several years, I think since 2008 or so. So counting from 2008 till now, that's 2018 will make it 10 years, 19, 20, 21, 22, 15 years. Let's say maybe 13 years he was a member of that church and he was a covenant kingdom partner. He was doing kingdom investment where he was giving a check to write. How do these people do this? If that guy were to be here in America, he can sue that pastor. It's just because it is Nigeria and there is nothing he can do. If to say now here that thing happen, that guy, if he sue that pastor, collect his money back. Trust me. Because that was what happened to Robert Tilton. They fought him. He lost a lot of money. But of course, in Nigeria, anything goes. This guy has evidence. He brought out a checkbook to show he's been giving him money. But it is Nigeria. It won't work. The pastors hold the power in Nigeria. So that money is gone and gone forever. Time will come that people will carry egg, spoiled egg, and they will knock it on your God of man's head while they are preaching. Trust me, that time is coming. Very, very soon. It has happened here. So they are mindful of what they say here. Even though they are still doing the prosperity thing, but if you see as then they insult them, that is why most people don't go to church here again. And you say, it has become a churchless country. Yes, because people lied and they were like, what is the essence? So people don't go to church. So in this video, you are going to see more videos of people who came out to talk. For if you don't know the meaning of anti means somebody that is opposed to, okay? Opposed to what somebody, opposed to something. So have you ever seen me call Jesus a bad name? Have you ever seen me call God a bad name? Have you ever seen me call general Christians a bad name? I focus on the pastors. Because if anybody tells us that religion is going, religion is not going. So who is an antichrist between me and your God? Have I ever replaced myself and say, I can do this, I can perform miracle, I can do this? I have never done it, because I don't have a ministry. It is your pastor where they talk, say, I can do They will tell you to touch an altar. I receive that you will get pikin. They will tell you sow a seed and by tomorrow you go become millionaire. You no see me do that one. So why you can't dey call me antichrist? So go back to school as I don teach you. Go and do more research on who dem dey call antichrist before you call yourself uncle. You never see antichrist, you go see uncle Christ. You go see grandmother Christ sef. For this generation wey we dey, this generation wey be say everybody don dey come out to dey talk, you never see nothing. You go call antichrist tire. By the time you are done calling antichrist, you go call uncle Christ, come call grandpapa Christ join himself. Anyway, make I no talk too much. I saw 2 videos and I will stop here. So for you to watch those 2 videos to know say kese lari kasakasa ń bọ̀ lọ́nà, people no even come get respect for God again. Anyway, nobody see God. I never see am. You never see am. They just talk say God dey. We sef know say God with no we get feeling. Na feeling we get say God dey abi. And we know say some things are happening, even science cannot explain it. So that is a pointer that there is a supreme power. I agree on that. But for this level where we dey, make you channel your energy to the right place. Channel your energy as you dey protest against government. Carry una say make una carry placard, go and meet all your pastor, go protest. Say they are antichrist. They are the reason why people like this that you are going to watch are coming out. Let us watch the video together and I go end them there. Thank you.
Can I share with you just a few reasons why I walked away from the religion of Christianity? So I was born into Christianity. I had no choice. You were expected to carry on being a Christian. Went to church every Sunday, did everything a Christian ought to do. I gave my life to Christ as a child. We were taught that we had to give our lives to Jesus. Altar calls were made in our children churches after we had been given a sermon about heaven and hell, about what will happen to you if you do not receive Jesus. I remember watching in church back in those days. We were told to give up our televisions in the church I grew up in because the television could cause the devil to come in the home. So you couldn't watch TV, but we could go to church and go and watch movies, right? Film night. And trust me, the film nights was nothing, no Disney movies. We would go and watch movies like The Burning Hell. Parents would be separated from kids, and we would be shown these movies about what your life would look like if you do not give your life to Jesus. And after you're done watching this very scary place, they frighten you and then do an altar call and tell you, come and give your life to Jesus. We were children. We didn't know better. We didn't know we were none the wiser. We just go forward, give our lives to Christ in tears. I remember giving my life to Jesus as a child in tears. Now I'm expected to carry on being a Christian until my child came to me and said, I do not want to be a Christian. And when I asked him, why not? He said he heard about how barbaric the death of Jesus was, and he didn't want to identify with that. And I looked at him, and really and truly, he had a point. Why did Jesus, the Savior of the world, have to die in such a horrific manner? If he was God, why would he need to be killed in that manner? Right? And so I started questioning. If children are innocent, why are we teaching this to children? Why are we telling children that they need to give their lives to Jesus? What does Jesus need the lives of people for? So I started questioning. And today I realize There was not good enough reasons to be a Christian. So I walked away. And I couldn't then pass on the religion to my own kids. Well, it turns out that the Jesus they said was going to save us, him and his daddy were the same ones that planted the tree in the garden. I mean, think about it. An all-knowing God, all-powerful, plants a tree and says, don't touch. To two people who didn't know whether they were going or coming, and left them to their own devices. He comes back, they've eaten from this tree. You would think that a good God would forgive them. No, he decides to punish them. Not only punishes these two, he then goes further to create hell, where anyone who comes after these two would then be punished after you're dead. Would it not have been better to save those two or forgive them? Would it not have been better? Just forgive them and then solve all the problems. But now I, in 2023, get to partake in a fruit I didn't eat. Now I'm being punished. My children are being punished. You're being punished for a fruit that you didn't eat. And guess what? If you think that you escape here on earth, the chances are you're going to go and be punished even further after you die. I think at this point, we need to realize that out of the so many gods out there, what makes you think that Jesus' daddy is the real God? How did you work it out? How did you decipher that Jesus' daddy was is the one and only true God? How did you work it out? Until you work it out, stop teaching it to kids. Stop telling kids that they're going to hell. Stop telling kids that it's child abuse for you to teach something that you know nothing about. And what even frustrates me when I think about it now, I was traumatized as a child, made to give my life to Jesus in tears after being shown places, this hell place where you'll be burned forever and ever. Well, guess what? It turns out the person who told the story of creation, Moses, he wasn't even there at the point of creation. Where was Moses when he wrote the story? He wasn't even born when the story supposedly happened. So it's either Moses lied or he made it up. So no, I'm in the business of waking you up, waking people up. Start asking questions. Before you wait on, even if you must give your children the religion of Christianity or any religion, wait until they are adults. Giving or indoctrinating children into a religion that you are not sure of, whether you've got the right religion or not, can pass as indoctrination and abuse. So we can do better as people, right? Let's do better. Let's be better. And thankfully, my child was 9 years old. He didn't want to identify with a God that thinks it's okay to kill his own child in order to save humanity. It makes no sense. I'm thankful to my son and to myself for doing the hard work and figuring out that this religion ain't it at all. It's not all that it's made out to be. No, thank you.
This first lady talking, have you ever wondered why everything about Christianity, they create fears in you? I've always wondered. And truly, most people are coming into Christianity. That's why we have the mess we have today in it. Most people are coming because of the fears they created in them. Did you hear that, lady? I remember one of the people that does that in Nigeria is a Mike Bamiloye. He's always doing movies. In my age time, I don't know if it has changed now. Is the movies he rolls out in those days are movies that will scare you. Why should you want to embrace a God because you are afraid? Why will they create so much fear for you to accept something? That's the first video. This lady is an American. She knows her reason. Don't know why she has decided she doesn't want to be a Christian again. She has explained her reason. And honestly, we can't fault her. She knows why. I want to believe it's past disappointment when they tell you this will happen and this. It's not happening that way. And you live your life in pains, and not everybody can handle it. So this is another, this is an American. Let's watch a Nigerian, what a very young lady in Nigeria said.
This video what I want to do that for God. God, I beg, I carry God beg you. Not they create human being again. Go 5 years break. Not they create again. You understand? Because when you carry come this life, you never settle off. In my father, there are many mansions there. Money where you dey owe us. Me where they money where you dey owe me. You never even give me half. Okay, that money now they know they spend that for everyone. Now they spend that. You owe them. Okay, I dey evu jejeje. You from evu carry me call earth. Now even Nigeria you carry me come. Don't be saying a better place. You brought me from evu to fight on earth to make evu again. You told me to warrior. I no complain. Okay, warrior, you dey tell person go fight war. You no give her money. Don't be money that they buy food for Nigeria. You no give me. Make I just dey fight war how to make evu. If person go put out for battle, you go carry her go fire. You know good. They do give away. Once in a while, do give away. If na or you do alawi, every end of the year they settle people where you bring on Nigeria. Maybe you just wake up, happy new year, you see a rat, bagger, you know say now that one wake up they settle you for bringing you here. No be say you just bring person call they suffer, it no make sense. They say I not say you give me life. You give me Bible, you give me the life where you give me, if I got keep me, where the life all day. Not be person wake up belly food, they read Bible.
I wonder.
If you don't say you no go do give away this year, you no go give person allowing. I bet turn me to stone. Make I dey wait for you. Make I just be stone. I don't say I no go suffer. Fight waiting I want you. Make I dey wait for you till you come carry your people. You carry me to if you like. Because to call this life, cause suffer, you no give person anything. Even Buhari where they say army go Maiduguri, go fight Boko Haram. Buhari still dey pay those army people allowance so where they still pay the chop. Who pa? Now wow.
Now wow.
Okay, if you know what stop to the create. Children where you the people where what they born now from this year, they write check or you go add money, join, come up para center for child delivery, add check or money. So that the person go take the pikin go take train himself or he go take care of himself as he call this life to fight battle for you. It no easy. Okay, money where you dey owe me, my father had there are many mansions there, my mommy had there are many mansions there. Give us the money. They know they spend that for heaven and earth they spend that. Give us Nigerian politicians Onigbajo, Onigbajo, all the Jojo where they do bad thing for Nigeria. Give them stroke. Nobody go no say now you give them stroke. Do on a low. Nigerian NEPA if they want off lights. Any the way they want off lights. May lights they shock them. May they die.
Now, from the videos you have heard, the two videos, who is an antichrist? One talk say, especially the Nigerian one, that lady say as she vent her frustration. So she say make God give her Oshibajo stroke. He say make all those NEPA where they climb ladder to put out lights. As far as she's concerned, they are the people doing bad. She's a young girl. So, if you claim you love Jesus, you claim the religion is so precious to you, Christianity is very precious to you, and you love God, it is time you carry placard. Protest against false teachings. Protest against all these fake miracles because you have not seen anything. It's getting worse and worse and worse by the day. You can carry placard against government, bad governance. You cannot carry placard against false teachers. That's hypocrisy at its highest. That's hypocrisy. You love Jesus. Instead of coming for people like us that are talking, carry placard. Protest and say enough of false teachers. So that the government all the religious leaders like Baba Adeboye, Baba Oyedepo, so that they can stand up. And of course, it will be tough for them to stop it because of what? They are actually the pioneers. They are the leaders. They are leading and others are following. Till I come your way again, I remain yours. Real Talk with Auntie Adoni. Thanks for watching.